Yes, we have a different world kind of news.
That's right. Venture Brothers Season 5, it's a different world.
It's a different world. It's about self-knowledge.
It's about empowerment. It's about us wanting to wear these outfits so bad that we came up with a vague tie-in. That vague tie-in is a different world.
We're trying to skew a little younger. We're trying to connect with the young people.
Yeah, we don't know what the kids are into today, but
So that's why we're making music videos.
The V
now.
Crew.
Be true to yourself.
It's about self-knowledge. You know, the Israelites fought many enemies.
all right, James.
And we have to remember that. Self-knowledge. That's water, bro.
James is so deeply in character that I'm
Don't say
uncomfortable.
Give the guy a jacket 5 minutes
Yeah, we
before
give,
you come on.
we give him a vaguely Afrocentric hemp jacket, and he suddenly thinks he's Malcolm X. I was more going for a Rosie Perez kind of thing. And just the proclamation that I am metallically a boy toy. Nasty.
Nasty. Nasty boy.
We've been, for the most part, what have we been doing? Jackson's been trying to quit smoking.
Right.
But
I quit smoking for 3 months, and then I had a pack since I got here.
yeah,
so.
since we got here, Jackson's
Okay,
been
when I get
smoking
back.
again. It's the stress. I don't quit because quitters never win. I'm a winner.
Yeah!
I'm a winner, baby.
Self-knowledge.
Also, we've been trying to write, which has been going as well as quitting smoking. But we're confident that eventually,
Bulking up so I can play Hatred.
yeah, he's been bulking up for the live action in Hatred. I've been keeping it slim for the live action Peter White.
Me too. You notice anything different about me?
You got a nice haircut.
What? Nobody knows what you're talking about.
That shirt is.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm right next to you, and this means nothing.
Let's move on.
He has
Is it the wacky shirt that we didn't give you?
No, I've been working out. Look at this.
All right, ask me what doesn't breathe. Vaguely silky fabric. Yeah.
Now there's a little ledge where you take a walk before the.
No, I got like the Oliver Hardy sweats over here.
I'm gonna unzip it. He's wearing Wayne glasses, which has an option. We've also been working on a venture special that is based on our constant fetishizing of our own show. Which, at the point we came up with this, we were really into Hank and Dermot's band.
Yeah!
I'm
Shallow gravy!
Way over Hank and Dermot's band.
It's essentially a fan video by the greatest adventure.
We are our biggest.
We wanted to make a music video for our hit song Jacket.
Yeah.
Which,
Yes.
and we wanted to put it on the DVD, but nobody would pay for that unless we turned it into a TV show. So we made a TV show.
They kept asking more. We wanted to just make a 3-minute video, and they're like, we can't do anything with a 3-minute video. We can't pay for this. But if you give us something show length, like 15 minutes or something, then we could use it. And that's how we think. We're like, okay, we'll make a little bit more, but we really just want to make a video. It's the lessons.
But you're going to see the video part today. Special you're going to wait.
And a little teaser for the in-depth documentary that is really...
It's good. We're making it at, we've moved to Titmouse Studios.
All right.
Right. They're making a million things. They're great. They're old friends of ours. And so we're a bi-coastal show now.
Yeah. We're bi-curious.
Think for yourself, boy toy.
I'm a boy toy. I'm a nasty boy. I am actually having like sweats and terrors in this. Yeah, this is the hottest thing I've ever worn.
I had night terrors because I took too much Claritin D.
Okay.
Self-knowledge can be painful.
Somebody.
Oh yeah, should we show the thing?
Yeah, we're going to show the thing now, which you should enjoy with your both silence and awe, and then applause at the appropriate time, and that will show us that it's actually working. Like you can see the monitors. That's all we care about.
That was very impressive.
You should buy it on iTunes.
Yeah, we're going to release it as an actual single. We are so in love with this.
I'm actually gonna buy it.
James is going to buy it.
We've also got an acoustic version.
Yeah, we
Not
did
a video for that. Just
We did some live versions of them playing at a birthday party. We we did like this bloated acoustic with like an orchestra that comes in. It's awful. And it also includes like this like Irish fiddle and like little pipes that come in and play counterpoint. It's really.
He's proud of this.
I'm so proud of this.
Adopted all the music, did you? Yes.
Yeah, I did all the music, but I did it under the
Aegis?
The Aegis, the machine that is Shallow Gravy, this mantle that I put on and then spew forth Shallow Gravy. And I hope you enjoyed the tiny
Hey, where's
nod
that hat?
to
What do you
George
got to do?
Bishop
That helps
in
in
that
the
video.
Yeah.
Now we feel like we're doing something. So what do we do now? Because I feel like we've talked about everything we have in our venture world.
Yeah, we're just gonna make.
All right, good night, everybody.
I go. What do we? Now we usually take questions.
I would love to take questions.
Is there? I can't see
I
any.
can't see anything.
Is somebody organizing this?
Is there like a mic or are there people?
man with a
Yes, there's a
microphone?
mic.
Well,
Unless there's something we forgot to tell you.
no question is too excellent for us to field.
Do you have any questions?
We're doing a signing later, right?
People are moving over there.
The Entertainment Earth booth at 2:30. We're doing a signing.
Yeah, we're doing a signing at the Yeah,
Make the toys.
instead of wearing like the proper makeup you should to appear on stage and on large screens, I'm wearing 100 SPS. So
We're in sync.
yeah, so I can't wait to just see pictures of myself glowing like so much Team Edward. With my icy priapus betwixt my legs. Which will not photograph, but will forever be just carved into your mind now. We'd love to answer questions.
Sure. Hey, go ahead.
I was just wondering if maybe Sergeant Hadrian could get his own action figure. You know, because I like to play with little children's toys.
You've just explained everybody why there won't be. I don't know, maybe some kind of exclusive. There was talk and then like,
Yeah, it became really
Toys R Us
surprising.
might not sell it if, and might just ditch the whole line if somebody finds out
No,
that
you
guy
can-
used to be a pedophile, used to be.
Yeah, you can sell like Lex Luthor, world dominating, try to blow up the earth every day,
Punisher.
guys. But you get a guy that had some trouble, but he's found a way to deal with it, and then yeah, and then show a recovering, struggling, professional babysitter.
Or a boy sitter.
He's a boy sitter.
Boy sitter.
So I'd love to see him.
Yeah, he'd make a good dog.
Yeah.
At first I thought that guy was doing Hank, then I realized it was Sergeant.
I thought he was doing Billy, and then it became. No, we couldn't see what he was dressed like. He could have had a giant hydrocephalic head.
It just takes a minor adjustment to go from one voice to another.
Yeah, when it's me, it takes no adjustment. Same voice. Go ahead, ask that hot new question, and we'll field it.
I guess I'll get the voice impression out of the way first. Just before it gets
Well,
all-
everybody can do that one. Come on.
It's like Frank Oz.
What is that one?
Are you guys doing 2 more seasons? Is that true?
Yes.
Yes.
Six are greenlit, we're writing now. So,
Yeah, so we're going to make more seasons of venture action.
and maybe some longer form specials we're not, when we think of a good story for it.
Yeah. Oh, the disappointment's going to keep coming.
Yeah.
Just sit back and wait for the piping hot mediocrity to hit your screen.
And then wait even longer for it, because it's late. Somebody tried to quit smoking when it's right.
You'll do it. I'm doing Duffy Moon. You can make this happen. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'd like to know if in the next season we're going to get some clarity whether 24 is really a ghost or if he's like,
Be a big ghost dad or something.
I actually thought we kind of cleared that up.
Yeah.
Like the way TV clears up anything.
Right.
Like he's dead. That's kind of good enough, right? Like you guys, if you believe in ghosts, then yeah, he's a real, actual ghost, like shifting your furniture.
We don't like to interpret our own work.
Yeah.
So if you think he's a ghost, fine. If you think he's 21's figment,
fine.
that's the right answer.
If you think it's a cartoon, all this matters, also fine.
So apparently he's
But
a
we
figment
kind
of
of
his
cleared that up.
imagination.
Venture babies? Are we interested in this? Because
Yeah.
never be interested in that. That's when you know that it's not us. Like somebody just hit us in the back and shoved some like a chip in our, right in the base of our dinosaur
That's
head.
when you know we're on Maui cashing checks.
Yeah.
Not caring.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I actually just have a very simple question. Actually, no. What other influences in your show did you incorporate outside of like Johnny Quest? Because it's very obvious. Johnny Quest, those kind of old style shows. What other shows did you like really just want to homage into it?
Like all the old Marvel comics crap.
Yeah.
Probably, right?
Yeah, I don't.
Probably the biggest
we've been
thing.
doing this
Every
for so
James
long.
Bond movie ever.
Our influences are everything we've ever loved and everything we've ever hated at this point. It's the idea of it being a straight parody. It's just a straight parody to TV at this point. I don't
We
like
got
that.
Joy Division in a different world in the same room. So it's everything.
Which is the way the great creator wanted it to be.
Be true to yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was wondering if the character Peter White is actually based off how you look, Doc.
Peter White came from a lot of places. I'll give you some insiders. One,
Okay.
the voice is actually Jackson doing an impression of his father. Which is kind of funny, but it's really blown over it. Pete's hair
Who looks like George Steinbrenner and not like a skinny albino at all.
Yeah.
It's like Barney Rubble.
Pete's hair, because these are guys from a pilot, they're background guys. Pete's hair came from half of what I was going to do to my hair and half this love of Phil Oakey
Yeah.
from Human League, yeah, because Phil Oakey had like the awesomest hair. He just shaved through, it was very Roz Williams. He shaved off, but years before. He shaved off one side and then the other side was really long, and it was never attractive. You know when sometimes people give themselves haircuts that they're memorable and they're cool, but you look like a douche in them? This was the Phil Oakey hair, yeah. And he would keep kind of bring it, like he'd have it real long, like rock Phil Oakey. And then, you know, for like songs like Second. And then he would bring it way up to here and just get the hardline Phil Oakey half hair bob. And then he's an albino, so you remove the color, Pete White hair. The double
Yeah, this
breast.
was years before you looked like this.
No, but we
you
were-
looked like Gary Oldman Dracula when we started this
We
show.
were, it's true. We were just, I was kind of, we were drawing enough pictures and those end up becoming Billy and White.
Right.
And Billy was supposed to have like progeria. We don't want to ruin it for you.
Right.
Because these
Yeah.
guys, they really came
No,
from
they were
napkins.
background guys in the pilot, and we just always wanted to make everybody look as interesting and weird as possible.
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean-
what's that guy's story? We'll never know, and then we turned them into main
Yeah.
characters. So we ditched Billy's progeria because that would put
It's impressive.
he would have been a ticking time bomb,
It's
and it would
very
have been very
impressive.
sad.
Those are very fragile kids. You know, they don't want to see themselves represented on TV with this constant reminder.
That's why he had to be a boy genius, so
Yeah.
he could fit a lifetime in.
Yeah, because then when he's 16, he probably will die. So it's just like really depressing. By now, Billy would be dead if we went with that, and that's awful. I don't want that.
Did that answer your question?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know.
She's dressed as
Who are you dressed as?
Thanatos Peewee.
Really?
Yeah.
Somebody did a Thanatos Pete White?
Yeah, she gets a button later.
Yep.
She gets a button.
Next question, please.
I was wondering if we would ever find out what Dr. Girlfriend said at the end of season 2.
Yeah, we did it at the end of season 2.
No, the beginning of season 3 we found out.
Yeah, you get a
No, you're not going to find out word for
Yeah,
word.
word for word.
Unless we come up with an awesome
Plot device.
pocket idea. I don't know. But the idea was, what? She basically said, I'm applying for dual,
Yeah. There were not.
dual
I
guild
became kind
hardship.
of Dr. Girlfriend while I was thinking about it. That's the magic of television. What would she have said? Yeah, she just said I don't want to be your
number two anymore.
Your number two anymore. I
Why
have to
we're
be
going
a
to be a couple villain.
or I will never give you a hand job as long as I
And I'm pregnant and I'm getting an abortion.
I am Barry.
I'm pregnant, which is impossible because I used to be a man.
I used to be a man, then I'm a woman, but I was never a man. Figure that out, America.
I kept it for you, though.
Oh, God.
I dried and cured it, and I'm now taking nickels in.
Laundry machine.
Yeah. In all accordance. Where's my womb?
Sure.
All through the show, it seems like nothing kind of just gets left. Like in season 1, you make passing references to the Monarch and Captain Sunshine's history, and then that comes into play in season 4. Like no character really goes away. So why have we not seen way more of Roy Brisby?
He had a cameo this
Yeah, he came back. What is he gonna do? The guy's in a wheelchair with a stroke face.
Right.
Like he shut off all of Brisby's game in that episode. If we need a Roy Brisby, we got a Roy Brisby. We don't forget, never forget.
Yeah, it could be a background, but you never know. He's nothing interesting has presented itself in my head yet for him.
And we plan cares about that character.
Yeah, sorry. Hey, we plan on bringing back a lot of people that you didn't even think we knew about. I promise you. I promise you, major characters of people that you probably didn't think we were ever going to touch again. Then again, if you actually watch a show, you're waiting for that to happen. So, pay off. We're not going to tease you.
We were making crap up last night about the plug face guy.
Yeah. Yeah, last night, in lieu of having a good time at a party, we decided to come up with an arch enemy for plug face guy.
Is there anybody here dressed like the plug face guy?
Yeah! Yeah!
Awesome.
3 seconds of a panning shot. That guy spent more time working on that costume than we ever did thinking about plug face.
But he did the pan.
Is anybody
Keeping
here
it
dressed
just
as...
adventure
Yeah, it's a
watch.
piece of pan. Yeah.
Is anybody dressed as the girly mags guy from the yard sale? Well, actually, everybody at Comic-Con's dressed like that. He came back, didn't he? Was he?
In the background, yeah.
We have 7 background characters, and they
Yeah.
always show up. If you count how many times Skye, the woman that might have had Doc's baby, shows up in every continent. It's what, 7 at least? So, you know, our own continuity sucks, but, and again, some of our own continuity is rock solid. This meant rock solid.
It's a new world.
This diamond size rock. You can ask us another question.
Tiny scissors.
Tiny scissors.
Tiny rock. Like tiny.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. How are you? That's not
That counts as a question.
No!
And we'll let you ask 2 questions.
Thank you. So in the last season, we've got Molotov, Kim, Triana, all these other female characters that have kind of gone away. Are we going to see some new ones? Because that would be awesome.
There'll be new faces and old faces. I just came up with a new female character.
Did you? Oh yeah.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
But also, well, we met Nikki and her mom
Yes,
this year.
and Molotov
They're not-
died
they're not
off
cool.
screen with a car falling off a cliff. Where are you people from that counts? Oh my God, they're dead.
Now she's gonna haunt Brock. Talk to her skull.
It would be contrary to the logic of the show if she came back.
Yeah. We would never kill somebody off screen and then ever bring them back because that is dumb.
It makes no sense.
It makes no sense.
Okay,
Yeah,
my
we've
question.
already got one.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm not even done with this. I've decided that that's a longer question in my opinion.
Okay.
There are other things to kill than just the corporal body. And what needed to die was this pining, really terrible love that Brock had for Molotov, that has been murdered and severed.
Aww.
So what? There is a post.
But maybe not.
Yeah, there's a post.
That happened off screen too.
There's
so
a post-relationship love. And there, you know, it's hard. I don't know if you've ever broken up with somebody, but a lot of people double dip. They go back for seconds because it's easy. I'm not saying that'll happen either. I'm winging it. I'm winging it.
Or because there's a spider in her bathtub.
And who do you call? She always knows that Brock's gonna help. Does she call that gigantic new lover she has? Did he die? Oh my God, the questions that might be answered if we remember to.
Maybe he's a girl.
Yeah. Maybe yeah.
We gotta get on that.
We gotta write this show.
Okay, I don't want to talk over you guys again. Are you guys good?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
We're okay now.
My question is actually perfect to follow the last two because my question is: Are we gonna see Kim, Triana's friend,
No.
come back as a villain?
God damn it! No.
Kim is remarkably popular.
Yeah.
One-off character.
It's because she's kind of pretty. I'll tell you, look, Kim is in, we told you what happened. Kim moved to Florida. She kind of started hanging out with the preppy people, which Triana just, just threw out as poser.
She got into meth.
Then she got into
now
meth.
She's supporting a Christian.
And now she's supporting a Christian to get over the meth.
Yeah. She's a realtor.
And she's in Florida, and it's very difficult to get out of Florida.
Almost as difficult as
And the
coming
show
back
would never
alive.
have a scene in Florida. It's not a visually compelling state.
No. Although there are
Actually,
alligators.
no, I do have a B
There's
plot
nothing
taking
in
place
that
in
state
Florida.
that would work on the show.
Yeah.
You know why? Because the Action Man lives in Florida.
Oh yeah, the action is stuff.
But we always see him in his house.
See, we have material. We thought that we had nothing to say, but apparently when you get in front of a lot of people that expect you to say something, you have things to say.
You sure do.
Yeah. Can I get a question from you?
Any chance that we're going to see Dr. Henry Killinger in the next season?
There's always a chance.
Always a chance.
Actually, I don't know if you know this, but his reappearance almost came from a bet that Jackson and I have going, oh, there's no way we can bring him back. So, I have no inclinations, and you brought him back nicely.
I brought him, our DVD, if you look at the deleted scenes, there's a scene we cut out of the Dean
you
New York episode.
You can see just a drawing with no
you can see
moving
a
mouth.
storyboard that talks.
Yeah, that's almost
that
like,
had a
that's almost
Killinger
like a scene.
reappearance with the Revenge Society.
So that's the DVD's worth that purchase, just to see a drawing of Henry Killinger and then some dialogue that his mouth would move if we actually animated it. It's really good. But, we usually animate it. Next question.
I was wondering what inspired Shore Leaves Degrassi reference?
Degrassi?
The fact that he was,
that you love Degrassi.
I love Degrassi.
What inspires a reference to the clouds or the rain? The very elements of our lives.
Yeah, crappy weather usually inspires that. The reason he said something is because the captain named his ship Manny Song, and he realized that this was from Manny Santos. So inside the show, there are two characters that watch Degrassi. Inside,
one is ashamed of it, one is not.
Yeah, one is.
I'm proud.
I loved Degrassi, and then it got a little too like kids of kids of kids. It got really confusing, and I moved on from Degrassi. Not that I don't always keep this weird love of Degrassi and some frustration. For instance, Drake. Like apparently people are buying him as like tough hip hop, but the guy's crippled Jimmy. And I can't look at him seriously. First of all, I don't want to keep Drake bashing because I don't listen to his music because he's crippled Jimmy. When he was kind of a tough name to get over Jimmy, I would have gone with like Shere Khan or something like super cool. Not Drake, which is basically a duck or a snack cake.
Very popular.
Yeah, it doesn't scream tough. My last name is Hammer, and I am a runt. Like a skinny, there's nothing imposing about me. Yet I have a cooler last name than Drake. So he might want to change that to like Drake, Anvil, Slagasthor, Vaughn, Death Machine. But for me, he'll always be Crippled Jimmy. He'll always be trying to start up a t-shirt company. You know, maybe working with Ellie on comic book stuff. That's what I want. So I love the show. I loved it. I did. And I'm mad at Drake because he betrayed me as Jimmy. That's what it is. I want him to call me up and say, I'll always be your Jimmy. And I'll say to him, I'll let you become Drake and we can move on from this.
Degrassi basically went over a cliff with a car.
No, Degrassi was, you can only get really into a show for like 3 years and you're like, I don't care anymore. Which you should never do it. Is a richer world. It's a different world. Ty, we're costumes paying off again.
Ah, shit, we 10 minutes left.
Go ahead.
We really needed to do that at the end. Yes. We would love to do that.
Yeah.
That would be like spin-off number 1.
If we could do their home life, that would be spin-off. That would be great.
Yeah, I was wondering what inspired the intro to Every Which Way But Zeus? Was it more of a personal conversation that happened, or what was the brainstorming? Because I choked on my ramen noodles.
What happened? Which?
The mournful tits.
The what?
Mournful tits.
Oh, yeah. That came from me just wanting to do that.
Didn't somebody make you go to a strip bar for a horrible bachelor party?
There were many mental notes from having to go to strip clubs. First of all, I hate social events. And I certainly hate social events that include fake intimacy. And I think at a strip club I made eye contact with a stripper and I felt like there was a human being behind it. Nothing against stripping, but I find that they put a wall in front of them to be able to do this thing. And I made eye contact with the stripper once because there was a guy doing this. This is horrible. Sometimes when you're watching something happen, like a stripper is so fake, this guy goes, I'm not really here, the man watching this. This is all fake, and I think it's appropriate to do this to a stripper.
Do you want me to be the stripper?
No, the stripper's up here. And he goes this, he goes. He played like ukulele-sized electric guitar at a woman wearing no clothing.
Was it in time with the song that was playing?
Yeah, I have no job, I have no wife, this whole world is real. And at that moment, the stripper goes, I'm not gonna pretend I'm not a human being. She looks around and made eye contact with me going, and she did this, she went, and at that moment I go, all is well in the world. No, I just had a lot of stripper material. Plus, I like repeating jokes over and over and over again. That's it. I'm glad you liked it.
Alright, I got kind of a boring question, but in the past 2 seasons, ever since you guys went HD, you introduced a lot new rooms around the compound. I was wondering, how much of the compound haven't we seen?
You haven't seen whatever we need.
Yeah, stuff we need.
There's probably, I keep trying to squeeze a dining room in there somewhere.
I keep writing for a dining room that doesn't
crawl
exist.
space. Yeah, I love crawl spaces. It's so spooky.
Yeah, one day we'll map it out.
No, we can't.
No, you and I can do this.
The rooms are possible.
Yeah, we have to show the world what our failures are. But I think we can come up with something. Maybe a diorama.
Well, it's got to be a middle guest room that you think is haunted too. Every house we ever had, it's always the middle room. Oh, you gotta sleep in the middle room, yeah, grandma's.
Yeah. There's a couch that turns into a bed that doesn't work anymore, so you have to use the inflatable one.
And
wake up on the floor.
Mine actually had the crucifix that was on grandpa's coffin. So, it's extra spooky.
Wow.
My grandmother was not religious, but it had like crybaby Jesus picture. And also scary. And then the sepia pictures of way dead relatives that were all staring at you.
Look at those. We have pictures of
Pringles mustaches.
women from my family that every time I look at them I go, was I related to a Cherokee woman? Staunch, grounded women. Yeah, photography back then.
They all look like, all the women in my family look like German George Washington.
The founding grandfather ladies. We'll take another question.
Yes, about 15 years ago, did you guys do bootlegs of anime and do the subtitle work in them too?
God, no.
No.
Did that happen?
They had your name in the credits, Jax Hammer and Jackson Pollock and Doc Hammer.
Well, those aren't our. Well, Jackson Pollock. No. Someone's taking credit for. No, someone's giving us credit. Wait, why is he taking credit? Someone's actually giving away credit.
I almost did that once.
I've done it to just my friends. Like that was do that.
But
like Mystery Science Theater. Doesn't matter.
It's
no.
Next question. Sister Nicholas does that for a living, though, doesn't he?
Maybe they're thinking of that.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. I was just wondering if now that Hunter is in charge of the OSI, is Sphinx going to become like a subsidiary of the OSI?
You'll see.
Yeah, there's a show for this.
Yeah, there's a show.
All questions about what's going to happen in the show will happen in the show. That's kind of like a rule of thumb.
But that one will definitely get answered for you.
Yeah, we're interested in that also.
We already wrote it, we're just not telling you.
Cartoons of all time!
Thank you.
Thank you, Kanye.
Yeah, one of my main questions I'm asking, actually no, my main lead question I'm asking is, your show, for the Guild of
You just get the one, by the way.
I know, I'm making it quick, sorry. The Guild of Clams of 10, are we seeing any other old rock stars, like, part of the Guild in any future episodes?
It is very possible. All questions about the show will be answered within the show itself.
We do talk about that a lot amongst ourselves, and then we never write it in the show.
Yeah, and then we get legal on
We know
our-
who they'd be if we did do that.
Yeah, so it's things like, let's say, Eon could have been Brian Eno. I mean, he wasn't. Legally, he's not. But sometimes they're there, you just have to kind of find them through the murky, nebulous morass of legal department.
I would like Freddie Mercury to be one.
Oh, I would love Freddie Mercury. Yeah, we have two names.
He'd be like
We have two names of rock stars that we really want to be on it. But we can't tell you what their names are. Because we're going to ask them, they're going to say no, we're going to do an impression of them, so.
David Bowie.
Hello.
Hi.
First of all, I want to say thank you for the show because it's me and my family's both favorite show. I'm like,
oh, you're welcome.
but my question was, I hope it's not a little too personal, but I was wondering if there was something.
A cut? Unfurled? What kind of measurement are you looking for?
To the left.
To the right, actually.
Well, her right.
How your childhood affected the making of this show.
God. Our childhood's affected. You can see it. It's
oh my God.
It's a mess.
No, we don't have to go to therapy anymore because we.
P. White's my dad. I don't have a mom. You figured it out.
Yeah, it's the entire. We've stopped writing for characters and we're just writing for separate, depressing aspects of ourselves.
Broken, smaller us.
Yeah, I haven't written for the Monarch in 5 years. We're writing for Penny, which is a huge part of me, by the way. Go ahead.
I was wondering if we're gonna see any more of Dr. Venture pushing Dean into super science, or if he's
All
giving up.
questions about the future of our television show shall be answered in the future by our television show, and we're interested in that also. So you can give yourself a feeling that we're not going to abandon the idea that Dean Venture exists.
Or that his dad wants him to be in.
I hope so, because the bonding, the continual bonding, the deepening of the bonding, I think.
It's important.
Between Dr. Venture and Dean specifically is very interesting to me.
And we need to get you, like, on screen, hooked up with a lady. Just say it. We never remember that.
Yeah.
Tiniest claps. Oh God, I don't.
Oh no, you'll like see it actually happen. I mean, we'll be just drawing the carnal sex of a middle-aged man hooking up with an ego. Don't you worry about it. And
We only have time for
any kind of lukewarm applause means, oh yes, we're going through with it. Remember the Muppets, people. Remember the Muppets.
sadly.
Oh, it's a lot of pressure. I just had a question about Monarch and Dr. Girlfriend's future now that they're married.
Go on.
Where is that gonna go? I mean, what else can they do?
Well, they're married.
It's going to be great.
All right, yeah, we need a better last question. I'm sorry.
What will happen in the future of our my shoe's going to come off and I'm just going to Christian bang. You're going to throw up. Yeah. I'm going to bury you people. Go ahead.
You spoiled the Dead for 24 for me, and any which way but Zeus?
Yeah.
What mask did you use to curse Dean's name?
What?
Can I tell you what I think you said? What Nashua do you use Kirstein's name? And the answer to that is, I have no idea what you just said.
The mask for any which way but Zeus when he cursed Dean's name?
When he curses Dean's name?
Yeah, they were like, Dean.
Oh!
Which mask did you use?
Dean. That was copyright-free Hulk and Transformer masks, right? They both said it.
There was a Hulk mask. The masks you see on screen that are copyright-free and poorly colored where we actually used this product to make those sounds. Does that mean anything to you? Next question.
No, we're over time.
That's it. We end on vagaries, which is very Venture Brothers.
All right, everybody who's wearing a Venture Brothers costume, we want you to line up over there. If you're interested in going to this party with the costume contest,
we'll be there.
And we're going to give you a button. Sarah, girl in a green dress, is going to give you a button so you can come to the party. Do that now, please. Before everybody else goes. Can we go out on the video while they do that? Can we just exit on the video again? Just for kicks?
All right, we're done. We just want to say thank you so much for loving a show that we love so much ourselves.
Yes, thank you.
It means so much.